Hello and welcome, Mr. Lyons here. Hope all is well. And we are writing systems of linear equations in context today, right? We're on page 95. And previously, we would just, and we're on example 2. A lot of people might be on example 1, but in the directions, we're on example 2 now. All right. And previously, I would just give you these equations, we would graph them, but now we're talking about real-world situations, right? And whenever you have real-world situations, you got to define what's going on, what's happening in these systems, right? So we have Julia, we have Marvin, they went to the same movie, they bought different things, right? We know that Julia bought one popcorn and chocolate chip cookies. We know that Melvin bought popcorn and chocolate chip cookies. So how many variables do you think we're going to have? That's right, we're going to have 2. One variable is going to represent what? Popcorn and chocolate chip cookies. So you can use P and you can use C if you want to, right? Previously, we used X and Y because we're dealing with coordinate graphs. If you want to use X and Y, that's fine. I'm going to use P and C because we're specifically talking about context here. If you want to use X and Y, that's fine. But the most important thing is to understand what these things mean. Does P represent what? What do you think P represents? Be very specific. That's right. P is not the number of popcorns because we know how many popcorns each of them bought. P is going to be the cost, right? You could put cost or you could put a little dollar sign. I like to put a little dollar sign. Cost per jumbo. And that sounds kind of weird, right? Because it sounds like you're buying one popcorn, but we talk about popcorn like a little tub of popcorn. And if P is the cost per jumbo popcorn, C is going to be, that's right, is going to be the cost per chocolate chip cookie. You can even put cookie here. You can put CC cookie, as long as we know it's the cost per cookie, right? And I feel like you guys should be able to create equations for Julia and an equation for Melvin. Let's create an equation for Julia right now, right? 1 popcorn, so that would be 1P, right? And in addition to that, she's also buying what? See if you can finish this on your own. 2 chocolate chip cookies. And that's going to give us a total of $5, right? Make it look like money. Same thing here. See if you can do Melvin's equation. Pause the video before I go on. Melvin bought 1 jumbo popcorn as well. However, he bought 4 chocolate chip cookies. And that was a total of $6. What does this look like to you? To me, this looks like a system that you guys know how to solve, right? And the question is, how much does 1 chocolate chip cookie cost? How much does 1 chocolate chip cookie cost? So I'm going to rewrite my system down swell, and I like to use different colors. That's why I say optional to bring other colored pencils or pens. I'm going to write my system down here. 1P plus 2C equals $5. Give myself some space. And then down here, I have 1P plus 4C equals $6. How would you guys solve this? We got a couple methods. I see the same coefficient here. I think I can get opposites here. Pause the video, see if you can do this on your own. Okay, I'm going to multiply this top equation by -1 because I want to cancel my P values, right? So I'm just going to write it right underneath, right? This is going to be -1P, -2C, -$5, right? And now I can cross this out now because, right, we just changed it. We just multiplied it. And now I can cancel out my popcorns. And I'll get 2C equals 6 minus 5 is $1. How much is 1 chocolate chip cookie? Divide by 2. This gives you 1. 1 chocolate chip cookie costs $5. Notice that if you just substituted what C represents, cost per 1 chocolate chip cookie, cost per chocolate chip cookie is 50 cents. Did I say $5 previously? Cost per chocolate chip cookie is 50 cents. Is that here for my answer? Best believe. Look how they tried to trick you with C here, right? Now that we know the cost per 1 cookie, you should be, it's not a question, but just in case they ask you, if you know the cost per 1 cookie, could you use this information and these equations to find the cost per 1 popcorn? See if you can do that on your own, and I'll check you on the next slide, all right? We're doing systems in context today. So that's all we're doing today, and I'll check you in the next slide.